Rewind festivals is a festival tour. There's 3 festivals that run 2 weeks apart, and I don't think anybody does that because the same equipment goes from A to B to C, because what we're doing is moving the whole show around the country, and that's kind of what separates it from anything else, really. So it's like a big tour with all stuff. What we do here is we really put in our system, and the artists, they only bring their own, occasionally bring their audio equipment, and leave completely the rest to us. They might bring a special effect or something, but really the package we're offering is far superior to what they would normally be doing if they were doing their own shows, to be honest. But I've worked with PRG and XL for a long time before we started doing rewinds. Obviously I had a touring life before that, and so we've used them for a long time. So I just like the concept of the one-stop shop now, and I'm pleased that XL and PRG have combined, because it makes it easier for me, because everything comes from one place. It helps with the transport. Also, it helps with the logistics of organising the actual package that you get, obviously. So it's dealing with one account manager for everything is good as well. So.
As the majority of the shows in daylight, I've got a lot of LED and icon beams because they read reasonably well in the daytime. It's quite good eye candy. The screen itself works, it's all day, all the time. Every 2 years I completely change the look of the stage because I get a lot of the same punters come back year after year, so we just keep moving on. This year I added some long ladders with 60 GLP X4s. They're right in the face of the audience so you can see them. They read well in the daytime. There's a considerable amount of old vintage 10Ks and Skypans up there.
Content-wise, this year the screens more than tripled the area, and what happens every year, this has been happening for the past 3 years, screens everyone are getting bigger and bigger and bigger. So every year there's a new content generator. This year we've got several bands that have never been to Rewind before, so some new content has been recreated, and that content will go native. So we'll take the whole surface and treat it as like a one single surface. All the acts which have been going on for a while, I'm going pretty much to sample some of the content on the main screen and send that to the IMAX. So it'll be like a bit of a continuation as well, but those will not be native. It will still look bright and colourful and all of that. And on the other hand as well, I have to put the camera feet on top of that content, so it's going to look a lot bigger. So this year the content, the new bits are going to be native, so they're going to be used like a whole surface. The old content that we're still going to use is going to be sampled from a bit of the main screen and just replicate on the outside. It will still look pretty much to the unobserving punter that you look at one single surface, so yes. For the playback content, I'm using D3 control by the PRG own V476 system. I use the D3 because I can do an awful lot of work at home, in the hotel, or in the airport, on the plane, and actually see what's going to look like. All I have to do is plug the drive back into the server and the show is there. The same way the control console has got a software version which I can run locally on my laptop, so I just can see everything. Even this morning we were doing lots and lots of changes, and I know that the moment we plug in the hard drive to the D3, everything's going to happen exactly as we saw this morning in the hotel. So that's why I use this system.
Lighting fixtures, we've got 8 icon beams, PRG's icon beams, which are fantastic for this kind of use. And then we've got, for wash lights, 8 GLP Impression X4s. And then for some eye candy at the back of the DJs, we've got 6 Miltech 2 buttons, just to give it a bit of twinkle. And then to let people know that we're open, there's 2 Nova flowers out front that roam around in the sky, to let people know that the disco's open and to come down.
Just as the opener, before people come in, we usually get the mirror ball going with a slow chase going through different colours, and then we let the smokers off so it's full of smoke and you can see the whole beams, and then we just do a really basic roam of colours, and as it gradually fills and fills and fills, we gradually do more and more and more with operating it and doing the lights.